Welcome to Toni Unleashed, the podcast, where I unleash the truth about all things pets. My research and anecdotal evidence, paired with expert interviews, will help your pet thrive. I'm here to answer questions, share insights, and spread awareness about what's really going on in the world of pets. I'm Toni Shelaske with 25 years of experience in the pet space. Welcome to the show.
Hi, and welcome to the Toni Unleashed podcast. I'm Erik with Mika and Sammy's, and I'm here interviewing the one and only Toni.
Hi, Erik. Thanks for having me on.
It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. How are you?
I'm good. It's I'm in Florida, and it's HAF down here.
Nice. All right.
Yes.
What was Dr. Judy's? I know you were there.
So Dr. Judy's Naturally Health experience was quite the experience. It was pretty awesome. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
It looked really cool.
Yeah. So I was in Orlando for those 2 days. So I was like, well, I'm only 2 hours from the store. I should just drive down to the store, work with the girls for a few days, and so here I am.
I like it. Okay, but this is about you, right?
Okay.
So, you are owner of what store?
Healthy Pet Products in Port Charlotte, Florida.
Yes. Formerly in Pittsburgh.
So I am former owner of Healthy Pet Products in Pittsburgh. I had 3 locations from 2008 to 2024, December 31st, 2024. I sold them to Pedagogy. They are another locally owned pet food and supply store that were like-minded, and they have 5 owners, and they're 15 years younger than me, so they took the wheel.
Nice. And they're in good hands.
Yes, they're in very good hands, and I have high hopes for them.
Good. So let's talk before that, okay?
Oh.
Because you didn't go to school to be a pet store owner.
No, I didn't. No, there is no degree for pet store owners.
No, but there was a degree that had something to do with
So I did go to, after I graduated high school, I did go to college. I went to Indiana University of Pennsylvania, not Indiana State. There's an Indiana, Pennsylvania. And I had no idea what I wanted to do then. So I majored in business. My dad encouraged me to major in business. And so I did. And I wasn't doing so great. So I was doing a little too much partying, and my grades weren't very good. So we reevaluated the situation. So I went into fashion merchandising with a minor in business, and I got through barely. But I got
merchandising.
What's that?
Merchandising.
So merchandising, yes. So I have
Right.
I have a is it BS? BS? I don't know.
I'm not really sure. I didn't go to college. No way.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So I have a merchandising degree with a minor in business, and I, it's more that I got my dad's brain than anything, because my dad was a business guy. So I think there's more genetics involved than education, to be honest with you. Did I learn a lot? I learned a lot in school, but I learned more from working with my dad and working for Express. I worked for Express and a limited corporation for a couple of years, and Aeropostale for a couple of years. I was in Jersey.
Yeah, and King of Prussia.
Yeah. King of Prussia, and I lived in Princeton too.
Yeah, yes, I did know that. Yes.
So, yeah.
I think I only went to the store a few times when I was in Pittsburgh for the Pittsburgh Pet Expo. And I think the merchandising was one of the things that stuck out to me as soon as I walked in. I want to say it was the Cranberry location.
Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love to do merchandising. I love to do floor moves and store sets, and I love it. So.
But how did you initially acquire Healthy Pet Products? Because originally it wasn't your store, right?
No, it was not my store. It was a locally owned pet food and supply store. Tom and Julie Shelaske owned it. And they had a really cool story. They had Shih Tzus with skin issues. And she was going to the vet doing antibiotics and steroids and all the bullshit. And she was in the dentist chair talking to her dentist and telling her about her dog's issues. And her dentist said to her, "Well, have you ever tried solid gold pet food?" And this is going back like early 2000s. So she said no. And he said, "You need to try it. It's all natural. The woman that owns it is German. And, Germans are a little ahead of us in the pet care world and pet training world." Did you ever know Sissy, the owner of Solid Gold?
No, I did not.
Oh my God, she was wild. She was so cool. She wore sequins head to toe at the shows. She was awesome and very, direct and outspoken, and she was really cool. So Julie and Tom switched their dogs to Solid Gold pet food and completely cured their dogs. So then they became distributors out of their house. The business started to grow, and then they got a storefront, and it was only about 1,000 square feet. So the storefront was doing well, but they wanted to move to Florida. Ironically, they're in Bradenton, Florida, and they didn't want to move the business with them. And I was a customer, so with my retail management background, my merchandising background, I was already a raw feeder. I thought this might be the thing. So I bought the business. My dad helped, I talked to my dad about it, and we looked at the books and everything. And so I bought it. And
Nice. That brings me to my next question. You mentioned that you're raw
yeah, I
and you're
feed
a
raw.
huge supporter. I know you do. I know you do. And I do. I
Uh-huh.
do more freeze dried. I do the Simple Dog Food Project, which I'm obsessed with.
Oh, yeah, I carried that. I carry that. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. But
Yeah.
here's my question. Is there any kibble that you do recommend?
Yeah. So all of my stores always carried kibble, and they always will, to be honest with you. Do I want every person on the planet to feed raw? I absolutely do, Eric, but I really think it's an unrealistic goal. So if we can get them switched to better kibble, reduce the amount of kibble even, because not everybody can afford it. You know what I mean? So if we can get them to reduce that amount of kibble and add in fresh food, even if it's fucking table scraps, I don't care. I mean, that's more my goal. You know what I mean? And getting them to vaccinate less and, less chemical, flea and tick, all of that stuff, like the whole thing. So the kibble, my favorite kibble, well, the top ones are carnivore. It's a baked kibble out of Canada. There are no synthetics in it, so it's all complete and balanced, AFCO approved, all from whole food ingredients. So that's one of my favorite. It is very expensive though, so it's like 150 a bag for like a 20-pound bag.
Right.
Nature's Logic is synthetic free, so I do still sell and recommend that one. And then another one on high on my list is Lotus. They do add synthetics, but it's baked. And I just think I like baked kibbles because it's baked at a lower temperature. It doesn't get that steam pressure at the end. And so those are my top three.
Right. Because I was listening to somebody recently on another podcast. They were saying how everybody should only eat, every dog should only eat raw and this and that. And they were like a raw, general, which I'm
Yeah,
totally for. But
yeah,
like you said, it's not realistic.
yeah. It's just not.
No,
So
I
I,
agree
I,
with
I try to meet people where they're at. You know what I mean? God, we've become friends. I definitely met you where you're at.
you. I haven't really gone much. I haven't really, yeah. I haven't went anywhere really. But all right, so now the hard questions, right? Bill Cower, Mike Tomlin.
um, okay. Bill was great. Mike was great. I think Pittsburghers are okay. What do you want what do you want me to tell you? Would I bring
Which
Bill
one do you
back?
think?
I'd
Just
bring
give me a name. Just give me a name. Listen,
I
I'm
really
just going to remind you just once, real quick. Eagles are still Super Bowl champions. But the question is, you're from Pittsburgh.
I am from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
So tell me, is it Mike Tomlin or is it Bill Cowher?
I like Bill Cowher. I mean, I like
Okay.
Mike too. And they're both really great people, which, you know, it
That
doesn't
was my
matter.
only Pittsburgh question.
That's
I
it?
guess maybe if there was one other one for Pittsburgh, Yager or Lemieux.
I would probably pick Lemieux.
Me too. Okay, fine. Here's another topic that this lady was talking about on this podcast. And this one I really don't know at all. Supplements. Are most of them bullshit?
Yes, most of them are bullshit.
Why?
Amazon has their own supplement line.
Right. But let's just say, so what makes a supplement bullshit and then what makes it
Yeah.
a good supplement?
Yeah, absolutely buyer beware when it comes to supplements. National Animal Supplement Council is a third party verification that you should see NASC when you are choosing supplements. But honestly, anyone listening, if you're considering supplements, you should email me, or any supplements that you're currently feeding, email me them and I will give you my 2 cents on it. My favorite supplement company, I have a couple. I have, again, I'll give you three. In Clover Supplements. So, in clover, like the 4-leaf clover, and it's a company out of Boulder. The owner is a biochemist, so she has formulated all of the products. Started out in the human space, and actually did a stint in Pittsburgh, of course. So her supplements are top notch. The best joint support, the only joint support I carry, and the only one, in my opinion, anyone needs to carry. Best, she has a kidney, she's got a great digestive support. So in clover, I also like Holistic Pet Organics, and that's WHOLISTIC. Holistic Pet Organics. And Standard Process does have a pet specific line. I'm sure you've heard of Standard because they do.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think they are coming out with a line that I should have talked to them. They were at Dr. Judy's, that you don't have to get through a vet or a practitioner, because that's how Standard Process is. You cannot just jump onto Amazon and buy Standard Process.
Right.
So buyer beware.
So, okay, so that goes into my next question. For us, I'm not big on supplements for
Mm-hmm,
Marley or Fife. I give them, sometimes I'll give them fish oil, salmon oil.
mm-hmm,
Sometimes I'll break up an egg and leave the shell, raw egg, whatever.
mm-hmm,
Um,
mm-hmm.
and then I'm big. One of the things that I brought on, I haven't really pushed it, it's collagen powder. It's like a
Yeah,
topper.
yeah,
And for me, like for their joint health with Marley, because he's old,
yeah.
he's a little chunky, Anna overfeeds him. She does.
I
It's
think I've
horrible. I
mentioned
yelled at her last night
that your
before I
one
yelled
is
at her.
really large.
He is. So my good friend calls him Nacho, Nacho Libre. It's not nice. My friend Rob, yeah. But anyway, so I'm with them, it's chews. So I'm big on the esophagus,
Uh-huh. So
trachea.
So the esophagus with those fine bones, that's a natural source of glucosamine, right?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. And chondroitin.
And chondroitin. So you are choosing to supplement through food, which we should do first. I agree with you.
Okay, so chews.
Hmm.
This is another big thing. Hard chews.
Hmm.
Do you give them to your dogs?
Hell yes.
You do. I do too. Because you do have the vets out there who say if you can't stick your fingernail in, then it's not good. You're making the face that I'm thinking the same thing. Complete bullshit, right?
I completely disagree.
You and me
Completely
both.
disagree. They need abrasion to clean their teeth. They can crunch through some bones, the finer bones. The femur bones are the best bones to give them, which are your bones. So I do femur bones raw and femur bones from you.
Right.
And there's one other company I use. But Yeah, and the vet's going to tell you they're going to crack their teeth. Do my dogs have does my 13-year-old have a cracked tooth? He does, and that's okay. His teeth are perfect. I also use the Inclover dental powder, which helps his teeth too. Because Bo is 13 and a half, his teeth have been worn down a little bit. And he lost a canine due to trying to corral a car. So, no shit. Because
Right.
cattle dogs heard. Yeah. So he literally went after a car pulling in our driveway. He's off leash all the time. And he went for the tire, and his canine hooked onto the rim and ripped it right out. It ripped it in half, and then we had to have the root removed because they're like canines are huge. Do you know
Right. I
that?
know.
They go
Yeah.
so far up in there. It's wild. But I still give him bully sticks and bones. He's not, he doesn't get through them like he used to, but he still gets through them.
Right. Yeah. It's
Oh,
funny too because Marley, not too long ago, literally last week, lost a tooth on a plushie.
oh,
So there was a hole that we didn't know in the plushie. I guess he was pulling it and chewing,
yeah,
and yeah, we found tooth on the floor.
that's funny. And no
Yeah.
blood or anything?
A little bit, but not bad.
Huh.
Yeah. Well, I saw it was on a lammy, and you could see a little bit, but not crazy. I couldn't see the hole. I guess Fife did it because Marley usually doesn't chew that aggressively, so we were
Uh-huh.
super surprised.
Remember where we're talking, what we're talking about, but have you seen the golden retriever guy on Instagram with the lamb chops?
No.
Oh my God, it's fucking hysterical.
No, I have to say it. They're the big, listen, the lammies in my house,
Oh yeah.
we have every single color, and we probably have, no joke, probably like 8 to 10 different lammies all over the house.
You know they make a bed.
No, I didn't.
Yes, and your dogs can fit in it. It's like for small dogs. So it's a round bumper bed with the head. It's
See,
super
I don't
cool.
know if I would get it though, only because Fife sleeps with us
Uh-huh.
and Marley sleeps with Michaela. So I
Gotcha.
don't know.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
lamb chops are a freaking anomaly. It's so weird. Dogs are obsessed with them.
right.
Obsessed.
They are. Yeah, they're like the big thing in my house. So tell me, okay,
Yes.
when it comes to the industry, we were both at Global. I didn't see much change, did you?
Uh-uh.
No. What are your favorite brands right now?
Uh, food?
No, like more like treats and chews. Because food, like there's a lot of good foods, but like more treat and chews. Only because that's the space I'm in, so I'm selfish.
Uh, well, you're a
And
man.
not my company, like other brands.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I really like farmhounds. Have you seen them?
I have, absolutely.
They were at Dr. Judy's. Hold on, because I bought some stuff from them. I used to carry them
Where the hell are you going? We're in the middle of a podcast. You're walking away. What are you going to the bathroom?
on. It's my podcast. I can do whatever I want.
This is true.
So that's a hide with the fur,
Yeah, I like that.
hairy hide, and I they also just have some nice like duck strips and
Right. And it's all small batch, I believe.
they're very small. Yeah, they
I like that.
and what else I got a whole bunch of stuff because Layla's picky. I got duck trainers, and so I like them because they tell you like this says Thousand Hills Farm. That's where it came from.
Right. I like
So
that.
I
Yeah.
like farmhounds. So this company you may not have ever heard of because they don't usually do global or super zoo. They have in the past, but they don't all the time because it's so expensive. The Wild Meadow Farms. Have you
I
heard of
know
them?
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in Lancaster.
Well, yes. The whole family a few years ago just picked up and moved most of their operation and they live down here now. They're literally a half an hour from me and I always
Nice.
meet up with them for meals and stuff. So they're really nice people. But I love their products. I carry almost every SKU, sell tons of them. What else do I like? I do like the people with the camper at the show.
Oh, Bigsby or something? Is
No,
that it?
no, they do have a camper at the show. No, not Bixby.
Wait, is it
The
is it my
girl,
favorite band?
your
Is it
favorite?
wait, which show at
What's your
Super
favorite?
Zoo? My favorite like is a CBD company, Susie's.
Oh, Susie's. You love Susie's.
I love Susie's.
I never
So
carried. I never
it
carried
changed,
them
listen, it changed our life with Fife. Hands, listen, I love the people behind it.
for sure.
I love Rachel and I love Caleb. And Michaela's, they have a great team, but their product for Fife. Now, listen, Marley was never like super active where he was insane. Fife is absolutely nuts.
Huh.
He's calmed down a lot, but yeah, Susie's totally changed his life and ours. It really did because the CBD really worked with him.
Well, from just generalized anxiety, separation anxiety, what was it?
Anxiety.
Just general anxiety. So,
That and he was just super high energy. Like if the door would open,
yeah.
he would jump from the steps out the door, and then you couldn't get him. Like to the point where my neighbors are not dog people at all. He
Uh-huh.
ran into their house. It was
Oh,
nuts.
oh gosh.
Yeah. And they're not like when I say not dog people, it was yeah, I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, I'm running in there. Five. It was nuts. It was yeah. I'm not good with that anyway. I'm like the neighbor that's like, hey, how are you? I keep
Uh-huh.
going. He wants to talk to everybody, not me. But yeah. But that literally changed. Yeah, that's
So is it a tincture or a treat that you do of
treat.
theirs? So you do like one treat twice a day or
Yeah. So now we do one treat twice a day. We were doing I was doing it like three times a day in the morning when I got home because if we left it was the separation anxiety was terrible.
how old is Fife?
Now he is three, so he's calmed down a lot. A lot. He's good to go now.
Why do you think
But
he had such high anxiety?
it's a good question. I really don't know.
Huh.
But it
I
was
wonder.
yeah,
I
yeah.
wonder what, because we see so much of it. I wonder where
Right.
it comes from.
It's not listen, I feed him very healthy.
Yeah.
All his treats and chews are picked out,
Yeah.
just like anybody that we sell to. It's everything is picked out. And yeah, so I don't know. But luckily with age, like I thought when he got his nuts chopped, he would
Yeah.
calm down. He didn't calm down. He was still nuts. He was still humping everything. Yeah, he was still crazy.
When did you castrate him?
Oh, early on.
Like six
Well,
months?
I guess I don't remember. I don't
Okay.
remember yesterday. I remember the time. Anna handles everything in my life. The only thing I do is show up. You like that, right? Everybody should have an Anna.
I had an Anna and she stayed with pedagogy.
Right. Right.
Sid
Exactly. Yeah.
stayed with and I'm happy for her, but I do miss it because I'm managing myself now, which is not
It
going.
sucks. Yeah, I know. I
It's
know it
not
sucks.
going well.
There's actually one other brand. So I did I'm not going to say it's the no-no, but here's the thing. I'm at Walmart not too long ago.
Ah,
Listen, and I'm walking through and of course I have to go in the pet aisle just to see what's there.
uh-huh.
So there's this brand there. Now, I would have never bought anything from Walmart, but
Mm-hmm.
there's this brand there. It's called Dog Sauce. It's like
Dog
a bone broth.
sauce.
Yeah, you have to look it up.
I'm
So
I'm writing it down.
I bought it, and I'm
Okay.
like, yeah, only because it caught my attention, and it's yeah, the dogs go crazy.
Is it a treat?
Walmart. No, it's a bone broth.
Oh, it's bone broth. Okay, I'll look
But
it
I
up.
looked up the company as I was sitting. That's what I do. I could go there and stay there for 2 hours just looking at different companies and
So,
who's behind this, because that's a whole nother thing with this industry. This guy's behind this brand, this guy's behind that. And the craziest part is from my side looking in, half of these owners of these brands. I'm not going to say what brands, but they don't even have dogs themselves. It's crazy to me.
I know. I
And
know.
never had dogs. They're in it for the money, strictly the money.
So I was in Publix. Publix is the grocery store down here. And I went through the pet aisle and I was like, oh my God. So I got my phone out and I did a video of the dog and a video of the cat. And then I was like, because in my mind, I'm like, I'm going to post this and say what not to feed. So, but do you think I could get in trouble for that?
I don't know. I don't think so. I'm at the point where I get along with everybody.
Yeah,
I
you do.
try to. If
Yeah.
somebody does me wrong, fuck them.
Yeah,
And I won't like them. And if I don't like somebody, they'll usually know.
for sure.
But
Same.
what I found lately is, unfortunately, a lot of people aren't real in the industry. A lot, I would say the majority are, but you do have these people who, yeah, they're just not real. Like if you don't have a dog, you know nothing about dogs. You're in it for the money. That's okay. It is. Listen, it's okay if you're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
But when you're doing it just for the money, listen, I'm in business. I'm interested in making money also, bit of a different fashion. But yeah, there's
Well,
a lot of brands that are like that.
we do it. I mean, we do it because we want to produce a good product. We want to educate the public. We do. But at the end of the day, we have to make money too because it's our
Absolutely.
livelihood. You know, I've got
Yeah.
dogs, you've got kids,
And dogs and a mother-in-law and a wife.
and dogs and a mother-in-law and a wife.
My mother-in-law is still self-sustaining, but yeah, got
But
it.
you have to think about all of that to plan for the future, you know?
Absolutely. College is coming up. She goes to private school. Yeah, everything costs money nowadays.
Yeah.
But let's get back to the industry.
Okay.
You are one of the people that, not only are we friends, but one of the people that I look up to in the industry. Where do you
Oh.
see the industry in 5 to 10 years?
Oh. Oh. 5 years. Um, that's a tough one. I am worried about the industry, to be honest with you.
What aspect?
I think the fight for independent pet stores is getting harder and harder and harder because of the internet, because of the convenience of the internet. I think that we are, because we have our phones, and I'm not anti technology, I'm all about it. I'm on Chat GPT every day. Like I'm all about it. So I'm not completely dissing it, but the first, I think what people don't realize is if we don't shop in stores anymore and we only rely on the internet and what we're fed on our phones through, you know, analytics and all that stuff, that it really funnels out what we're exposed to in products, in politics, in everyday life, in everything. And that's why I think when you go to stores, and I'm not just talking pet food stores, even when you go to stores that people are in it, like we're in it, we have a different type of knowledge. We have a broader base. We are looking at products that aren't on Instagram, that aren't online, that aren't as, you know, out there as much. So I just think it limits our exposure. And I think that stores are going to have to become more creative with in store events to get people shopping in stores. I've seen so many big box companies. We've seen so many companies grow that started as small family owned companies and then, you know, they age, they sell out. It started with Natura years ago. And I get it. Like, you know, I'm 57. I just don't want to do it anymore as far as retail goes.
Oh, I
So,
thought you were in your 60s.
fuck you.
Like, I'm only messing with you.
I know. So, Yeah, what do you think?
It's a good question. So I am one of the people who is on online, and I'll say it from my point of view. I was never online. I never wanted to be online. COVID hit,
Mm,
and pet stores were not pushing product, not pushing treats. So a lot of the companies, the stores that I was dealing with, I have my core stores that always support us. That no matter what, they supported us then. They pushed our product. They did everything they could. But most stores couldn't really. Not that it was their fault, but people were pulling up and they wanted food. They weren't coming in, maybe bully sticks or something, whatever, but more food. And then as everything went on, we took the initiative to start online. And I love selling the stores. If I could only sell to stores, I probably would. But here's the problem: getting to stores. So getting in distribution for someone like us, it's hard because the margins aren't there. For instance, chicken. So the chicken prices on our chicken jerky just went up because this bird flu epidemic. I didn't bring the prices up at all for the first 6 months,
hmm.
but it got to the point where it's up over $1.50 to $2 a pound. So I had no choice by going up a little bit,
Yeah.
but the margins aren't there. So I have certain distributors who
Uh-huh.
took us. I can offer all the good margins with the chews, but when it comes to the bones and the jerky, which I'm known for, the margins aren't there. So their margins, whatever they're working for, without putting it out there, I'm about 10% lower than the normal going rate. So
So,
for me, it's really hard.
have you crunched the numbers? I'm sure you have. So you've crunched the numbers on what it costs to ship direct to consumer compared to how much the distributor is taking?
Absolutely. But it's getting into the distributor. I don't mind if they take the distributor, but give them, fuck it, give them 30%. To give them 30% on the jerky, and some ask for more
Wow.
on the jerky and the bones. It's not there. I'm
Wow.
not using shitty product. So it's not there. So for me, it's really hard. So then it's hard to get into stores. So
Yeah.
what am I forced to do? Shut the company down. So I'll have some stores will be like, well, you sell online. I don't really want your product. But I'm between a rock and a hard place because what I have seen with a lot of my stores that I work with really closely. A lot of people will see us online and then they'll go into the store and be like, oh my God, I'd rather buy it here than pay for shipping.
You definitely see that happening.
Absolutely, 100
So
all the
your
time.
online customers pay for shipping. You don't do free shipping, or it's
Yeah, there's a threshold. And the
that's
threshold just went up because shipping is outrageous.
outrageous.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Outrageous.
From Philly to California for like 2 pounds, it could cost me, people don't realize it. It could be like $15 to ship something. And with some stuff that I'm shipping, I'm losing money. So of course I'd rather ship pallets to a distributor and let them sell the stuff as opposed to us. And then it's hard to get like other distributors to pick up more product. I have, a few distributors that sell all of our product, amazing, good distributors, but then like, you know, that's like from the brand standpoint. But I enjoy that going in. You'll never get the experience you would when you go into a good store with good people working.
Oh my God. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, our customers are like family, and then they bring their pets, and we know their pets. And I mean, and that was, when I sold, that was part of what was going on in my brain. I might not ever see these people again.
It's scary. No, I understand. Trust
And
me, because I'm like that with a lot of the store owners.
yeah.
Like family. So for me, yeah, but I'm like in the middle of a rock and a hard place. But online for us, like, thank God we were able to reach people that we wouldn't have been able to reach and connect with people that we weren't able to connect with. Now I always tell them, somebody says, oh, why aren't you in this store? Hook me up. I'd
Hmm.
much rather sell to the store.
Hmm.
I want to help as many people as I can. If I
Hmm.
could help a store and they could help me, I'm all for it.
Right.
So
Right. So COVID had a silver lining.
it did. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was one of those things where it was, I think for the whole business, it was one of the worst things that could happen
Yeah.
for us as people. But then again, it was one of the best things that happened as far as business goes.
Yeah. Yeah. I think most people, if they really think about it, have a silver lining from COVID, unless they're super negative people, which
I agree. I loved COVID, to be honest.
you loved it.
I loved it. Yeah. Yeah. I got to spend a lot more time with my family, which, before that, you know, I didn't always want to be home. I liked being at work, only working,
Yeah.
but, you know, no, a lot of cooking at home and ice cream. And it hit in March. So it was still like spring was coming. And the only bad part at home was really the dogs. Like they couldn't walk anymore. We were walking so much. That was it. It was really Marley. Marley
Oh,
hated
let's
it.
go for a walk. Nothing else to do.
Yeah, yeah, we went for walks 40 times a day. So, but yeah, and then from a business standpoint, because we were able to connect with people online. And that's, for me, that's what I do. And you're really doing it yourself now because you're doing the podcast.
Yes. 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 And there's more to come. I think I am going to create a community, an online
You
community.
should,
Yeah.
as you should. We just did.
You
I'll
did.
give
Yeah.
one.
So do I have to get an invite to this fancy Facebook
No,
group?
just go on there. Mika and Sammy's furry family. Mika and Sammy's furry family.
Furry family.
Yeah, listen, here's the thing. There's a lot of people on there who I never met in person. But
Can
they're
I be like your consultant for like when
absolutely
you have people ask questions that you just say, "Hey, how do I answer this?"
you already were.
I can
What
just
did I
answer.
ask? No, I already asked you a
You
question
asked me
about.
about what natural flea and tick. Um,
Yes. Yeah, you're my consultant. So I have two women helping me out that are
Good.
like friends of the brand who are great, Merrick and Lenneth, and Tiffany, of course. And yeah, I love it. I do. I get to connect with people because I always say my like famous saying is your clients will become your friends before your friends will become your clients. And that's,
That's
that's
so
really how,
true, Eric. That's so true.
yeah.
But yet they still ask you for advice and then they don't listen.
No,
Like your
that
friends,
or yeah.
the
Yeah,
friend.
absolutely. Yeah, that like free stuff. It's still okay, it's a bag of dog treats. It's fine. I don't mind. But yeah, it is what it is.
Your
I'm not even
friends
gonna get
ask you
into
for
that.
free shit?
Not really, but like you will, yeah, like I'll have
Get
certain people
around.
reach out on Facebook and be like, hey, I want to try your treats. Why don't you send me a bag if I like them? Okay, Facebook guy, I haven't seen you in 10 years, 20 years. I'm going to send you some. Go fuck yourself. I didn't like you back then. I don't really like you now. You don't have to buy my fucking product. Come on. I have a friend. Listen to this. So calls me up not too long ago, adopts a dog.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, you know, his wife's a fucking bitch, right? She's not nice. I can't believe I said it. Oh well, she's not nice. But like, she's not going to walk the dog. He is very busy. He's not going to walk the dog. The kid's still young. The kid's not really going to walk the dog. So they adopt a husky. I'm like, dude, you have to walk this dog a lot and everything. So of course he asked me for treats. I load him up, whatever. Never buys any treats from me. One day I go to his house and he's got all these like, supermarket brands,
Yeah.
like the bacon, whatever it is. Like, dude,
Bacon
I would never
strips, pepperoni.
bacon strips. That's it, right? Yeah. So I don't say anything, whatever. It's all good. But here's the thing, right? Now he wants to get rid of the dog. I'm like, listen, I
You're
told you no.
kidding.
No, he can't take care of the dog. No way, he can't take care of the dog. His sister's going to take it. So he calls me. He's like, why don't you take the dog?
Oh,
You fucking nuts. My wife will kill me if I bring another dog home. You have to go, don't you?
I
But
think
yeah,
we need to. Well, I'll let you know. I think we need to not be friends with him anymore.
no, he's an idiot. Well, he's an acquaintance. He's not like a good friend. Like he called me with the dog, but it's just, yeah, people are schmucks out there. But that's like one of those things. Like I give you, whatever amount of treats for your dog. And I wasn't looking for anything back, but like, come on, jerk off. It's one of those things. Call a spade a spade. I told him 100 times already, but yeah. But
That's
that's the thing with a lot of people. But look, a lot of people during COVID adopted dogs, right?
oh my gosh, yeah.
And I would say the majority of those people are responsible pet
And but
owners.
a lot of them were first time pet owners too.
Absolutely. Yeah, but a lot of now this is just what I see. Tell me if I'm wrong, but a lot of the first time owners nowadays want to be more informed.
I think there's a good percentage of them, a high percentage of them. Yes. I think you're right. But I think there's also a percentage that they were first timers during COVID and they sent the dog to the shelter or the cat or whatever.
Right. Absolutely.
Because our shelters are
Absolutely.
full again.
I know. I know. We give to, yeah, we donate to a rescue in our area.
Yeah.
Rescues, that's a whole other podcast, rescues.
Dude,
I
we'll
know.
do it. It's
Yeah.
10:17. I'm meeting my
All right.
friends that own Wild Meadow Farms for breakfast.
Okay. Oh, well, enjoy. And I'll talk to you when you get back to, I'm going to say it, Schittsburg.
You're a jerk.
I know.
Pittsburgh is so much better than Philly.
I'm
All
going to
right.
Jersey soon, so
We'll do it again.
you
Love
got it.
you. Have a good day.
Thank you. I love you. All right. Bye.
Bye.